Hello everybody, it's Danny Hodges. I figured I'd show y'all a couple things, tell you a couple things. This ain't gonna be no YouTube video, I don't reckon. Sometimes you don't always feel like messing with no camera. But, I'm gonna show you what time it is. That's AM right there. And I'll show you what I'm doing. See all these? I done that last night, and that's what I'm doing now. But I'll show you this. I got two of these boards right here, two identical boards. They set up identical. But if I'm doing it by myself, there ain't no need to drag both boards out. Okay. Hey y'all, sometimes y'all know I don't answer a lot of questions, but that's pretty much about all I do. And it's the same questions over and over, and that's sort of what I get. I reckon tired of it. But you know, I've done this a lot, y'all. And there's people that question my antennas, and I think it's just like people's way, you know. If it's, well, I just leave it like just people's way to just kind of go against the grain. I mean, some people, not all people. But here's what you don't really know, or some of you I guess you might know. I've bought a bunch of store antennas. I just don't show them because YouTube don't like you cutting down a product. You know what your mama said, you ain't got nothing good to say. So I just kind of let it go at that, and I don't really know if I said this, because I ain't gonna be editing this video and all that. But I took a bunch of people's antennas down, I brung them home and I tried. And then I bought a few of the good antennas and tried them. And one of the ones, like one of the antennas I bought is like a name brand. It's one of them that looks like mine, but it ain't the same. As a matter of fact, it's a pretty long way from it. But as far as looking at it in a picture, they look pretty close to the same thing. And the first thing, it's got screw-on whiskers. And you know, if you, and all of them's like that. You know, I got more freedom about my speech on here than I do on YouTube. But all of them's like that. They don't come put together. And you screw them pieces together, and you know, if one element loses contact with the rest of the antenna, you won't even know what the hell's wrong. And the last one I went up there and put, I made a video about it, but I didn't ever tell what it was, and I tried not to show it too close up. But whenever I was toting that antenna, I usually towed them by the side. Let me get up an antenna, I'll show you what I'm talking about. I didn't have one that is ready, but I usually grab them and tote them like this right here. See, this is one that's going in a box to be shipped. But I usually tote them like this right here. And I grab at them, and I swear this is true. That store-bought one that I put up, I grabbed it like on the side and I was going out the back door with it. And that son of a bitch completely fell apart. The reflector. It's a snap together reflector. You know, and you know, this is all soldered together. I'm fitting to do it. But there's a lot of difference in this antenna and one that looks like it they sell. And they probably know what I know. They watch my videos. You know, them antenna companies, they watch my videos. But what they doing, the shipping's a big thing. And what they doing is they making an antenna that they can ship in a little tiny box. Some of these antennas I ship on eBay cost me $50 for the shipping. And you know, hell, they probably get a lot of returns. But you won't never know. I probably got about 4 returns out of, I don't know, 150. No, wait a minute. Let's see. I don't know, about 300, I reckon. 300 antennas on eBay. I probably had about 4 returns. And my feedback's 100%. And y'all, if I was on there, that won't hold up. Let me tell you something. When eBay started, matter of fact, this is the reason they straightened up. You just could buy something on eBay and get took. But now eBay holds your money. And they held mine a couple of weeks. But I was selling so many, you know, after I done sold so many, you know, they freed up my money because I wasn't having no returns. But eBay will hold your money, and even if I got, now I think I got mine, you seeing it back up to a month away. But even if I got on there no returns accepted, and you see that sometimes on there, you know, it ain't good business, but there's people that's got that. It don't make a damn to eBay. If you go in there and click return, they'll give them their money back. And whether that eBayer wants to or not, eBay looks after the customers. And I like that myself. I think they ought to put the customers first. And see, the whole deal is they don't want to piss off 1 million people a day, because they sellers that'll get shitty with the customer if they could. But it ain't like that no more. You can return the hell out of something whether they want to or not, and eBay will do it automatic, because the few returns I had, and most of the returns I had, they didn't never even undo the antenna. I reckon they just buying them and looking at it. I don't know. I'm gonna just stop talking right there, because I actually forgot what I was saying. I actually forgot what I was leading up to. But like the double antenna that I make, you know, with both antennas pointing one direction, and the way I'm wiring it up is like what makes that antenna powerful. Them antennas you see that they sell, I think they got like 6-inch whiskers, and that don't really go that good with them changing them TV stations and lower the frequencies. When they lower them frequencies, all they doing is made this ultimate antenna pick up better. You see that right there? That's what I got left out of a whole roll of wire. I got that. That right there in this is what I got left out of a whole row. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. See, I have a lot of people, what I call walk-ins. Everything I sell ain't on eBay. I have people driving 100 miles all the time. I sell about as many antennas at home as I do on eBay. And I noticed, now, I ain't cutting nobody down about this, but I noticed some of y'all's making antennas and selling them. Now here's what I'm trying to say. I'm selling these on eBay for $85. The people I'm talking about, they selling at $85 at home. And that's your business if you want to do it. But the reason I'm selling mine for $85 is because of the shipping. The shipping's hell on eBay. Somebody called me up the other day wanting to know how I make money, because they was going to do it. I said, I ain't making no money. And see, the antennas I sell around here, I sell them for $65. And I do got one hopped up antenna I sell for $75. But anyway, that's what I keep running into this antenna down here. You know, when I started selling them, I started out selling for $50. They were made out of wood, but I was just kind of doing it for fun. And I didn't have no walk-in business. All I had was install. And then I made my money on installing, see. I stopped working and started putting that video together. You know, just kind of taking a break and standing up. But they all doing right there. That right here, probably them whiskers right there will last between 2 and 3 weeks, and they'll be gone. I've already ordered another roll of copper wire, I think yesterday. And boy, there's a lot to this, y'all. I think about quitting that stuff sometimes. Here's what time it is now. And that was with me editing this video you just watched. So, y'all know what I'm fitting to do now? I'm fitting to start putting them together. Alright, y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see y'all next time.